called Lobster Bisque.
Because it's just
Lobster
like the
bisque.
host.
Oh, that's
Lobster bisque?
Lobster Bisque.
Lobster bisque.
What's Lobster Bisque?
The soup.
Okay.
It's the lobster
Do
soup.
you need to know it?
Yeah. Hello, Internet. This is DeBono Storybox.
Inside.
Lobster bisque.
Lobster bisque.
Whispered Pierre as he made his new chef special.
He was going to be famous. He knew it. With this lobster bisque.
He would be able to finally fulfill his dreams
Of finally making a lobster bisque. Ever since he was a child, he had always wanted to make a perfect bisque.
For this moment here, this was the most important.
Moment of his life.
for he had spent 17 years perfecting
This bisque.
See, he first got this idea when his friend died on the battlefield, and as he gazed into his eyes, the last words he said
Were lobster bisque.
1917 was a bad year for Pierre.
Ever since he'd been working in his toilet bowl, perfecting.
that bisque recipe.
He had been overcome with sickness, and this was his last chance to show himself.
All this was rushing through his mind as he prepared the bisque.
And to top it off, the president of his country was in attendance. President.
He ladled the soup into the bowl.
And the president scoffed at it.
Pierre was broken.
President said, "Ha! This is no bisque. This
is a shrubbery.
Which is a type of chowder.
Pierre was aghast. He hadn't realized.
That he was been making shrubbery.
Instead of lobster bisque.
Cut to chapter 25 in this story.
No! Don't leave!" yelled Melinda as Pierre
Walked out the door, his hand
Covered in shrubbery.
That was because he had
Just dropped all the cans of its new line of shrubbery.
And the shrubbery spilled across the floor. Oh!
He had discovered that no matter what he tried to make, it just came out as shrubbery.
And this time, it was worse than ever before.
It smelled of green, goblin, googly gucks.
But it tasted so good.
Oh my, why me, why?
shouted Melinda. "Don't leave, please!"
Please, I need your money.
And your shrubbery.
For I love you.
I really do.
It's been years since we last.
Had sex? The population of lobsters is dwindling, and so is the sex.
Cut to the final chapter in Lobster Bisque.
Pierre stared the lobster straight in the...
Lobstery stalks that served as its eyes.
It was the last battle of battles.
The battle to end all battle.
The battles to have more children.
And lobster children.
Together, living in harmony.
The lobsters
And the people.
were finally
Going to
War.
Only if Pierre could reason.
With Phileas.
The Lobster King.
Of all the sea clicky creatures.
But Phileas could not be reasoned with. He took his claws and swiped at his neck.
Pierre dodged. Phileas growled his deep, deep crab lobster growl. He said, "My people will destroy you."
If it's the last thing I do.
Cut to the appendix of this book.
Appendix entry A. Apotheosius was the general that lost the war for the entire crustacean family.
A shrubbery is a chowder known mainly to northern England.
There will be miracles if you believe.
fact that an appendix is not an epilogue.
No, I knew that. I knew that.
I kind of want to be pointed
Wait,
at.
appendix is the one where it's like footnotes where you go to the back?
Appendix is like where like it gives
Stop
like
it.
Definitions.
Which is maybe
Epilogue
better than
is-
epilogue.